A very good evening and welcome to the 3rd September 2020 edition of the Audio News, an initiative by We4U to provide the news in audio format for the visually impaired students. So let's begin. With Teachers' Day around the corner, we have a great news to share, which is the college lecturers paid the fees for over 50 students in Shirahati, Karnataka. Due to the pandemic, several families have been rendered jobless in the city, due to which they are unable to send their children to the colleges. So, this is how the faculty members stepped out to help the families. What a great example of a good teachers still prevailing in our society. Kerala Health Minister K.K. Shailaja, Akka Shailaja Adhyapakam, has made India proud by winning the world's top 50 thinkers of COVID-19 age by UK-based Prospect magazine. The Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, was placed second according to the public ballot declaration. Hope her ideas are soon implemented and the country is free of the COVID-19 pandemic. While the rising cases of COVID-19 is stirring fear and dread in the minds of the public, we have our frontline barriers battling this pandemic for us, ignoring their own family and their children. Anticipating such a scenario, Police Commissioner Mahesh Kumar Agrawal reached out to various institutions in Chennai with a request for admissions to children of police fighting COVID, and recently 123 students can pursue a career of their choice, and 50 of them have been given a full waiver of their course fees as well. India on Wednesday banned over 100 mobile applications, including the hugely popular mobile gaming app PUBG. After banning 59 Chinese apps in the first round earlier this year, the apps were banned, citing concerns of data security after fresh tensions between India and China in the border area in eastern Ladakh. A total of 118 apps have been banned by the Ministry of Information and Technology, according to an official statement. The banned mobile applications are prejudicial to the sovereignty, integrity, defense of India, and public order, the ministry said. It's been months since the whole world is struggling with this pandemic termed COVID-19. Novel coronavirus has affected millions of lives in an irreversible fashion and has taken over lakhs of lives as well. But despite no access to vaccines, several parts of the world have already been declared COVID-19 free, such as Japan, Taiwan, New Zealand, and others. And now, Tasmania and South Australia have also joined the list. So hope India joins the list soon as well. On 2nd September 2020, the Assam Assembly passed a bill to protect tangible heritage that is not currently covered by the state and national law. According to the Assam government, the passage of the Assam Heritage Protection, Preservation, Conservation and Maintenance Bill 2020 is a historic step towards implementing Clause 6 of the Assam Accord. The Tangible Heritage Bill seeks to include museum objects such as sculptures, coins, manuscripts, epigraphs, and other works of cultural artifacts and craftsmanship. Yesterday, Times Higher Education announced the results of World University Rankings 2021. In the 2021 ranking, India has recorded its highest ever number of universities to qualify Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2021. However, none of the Indian universities could make it to the top 300. Around 63 universities from India have qualified for the ranking. This year, 14 more universities have qualified as compared to that of 2020 ranking. It is the highest jump by any country in the South Asian region. The Jammu and Kashmir government have issued an order to set up Biodiversity Council in Jammu and Kashmir. The council is to be headed by the Chief Conservator of Forests. The council is to include 10 members, out of which 5 will be non-official members. The Council will look after the conservation of biological diversity in the Union Territory and will also focus on sustainable use of the components of the Union Territory. On 2nd September 2020, the World Intellectual Property Organization (WIPO) released the Global Innovation Index. For the first time, India has ranked among the top 50 countries. It has moved up to 48th rank from the 52nd position in 2019. India was at the top position among Central and Southern Asian countries. Switzerland acquired the first position, followed by Sweden, the USA, the UK, and the Netherlands. Countries such as India, the Philippines, Vietnam were with the most significant progress. The Union Cabinet, headed by PM Modi, approved the Jammu and Kashmir Language Bill 2020 to make 5 languages, namely Urdu, Hindi, Dogri, English, and Kashmiri, as the official language of the Union Territory. Earlier, that is, before the abrogation of Article 370, Urdu and English were the official languages of the state. Now, Hindi, Dogri, and Kashmiri have been added. Till the approval, Dogri and Kashmiri were not an official language in any of the states in the India, though they were included in the 8th schedule. So that's all from today's audio news. Thank you.